Hey book nerds, welcome to my channel, The Book Nerd. My name is Denise. Again, welcome or welcome back if you're already a subscriber. And just to get it out of the way, make sure that you please subscribe, hit notifications, and just go on ahead and like this video. It'll help my channel grow, and I'm so appreciative of how it's starting to grow, and we're almost at 1,000 subscribers. So today, what I'm going to be doing is a little bit of the miniest, if that makes sense, book haul ever. Okay, book nerds. So I have a little bit of a little mini book haul. It consists of one book of the month, and then in my big birthday book haul, I'm so mad because I had another book and a bookish item that I wanted to share that I didn't share with you all. I forgot. I still had it in my birthday bag because I kind of keep it up, keep them up for a while, but I'll decorate it on the table and everything. And so I missed sharing with you the book that I got for my birthday and a bookish item. So first I just want to share it with you, and that is Kennedy Ryan's Can't Get Enough. First, I can't get enough of this cover. It is just absolutely stunning. The colors, the flowers. I love purple, so I mean, like on the back, it's that lavender-like color, and then there's flowers, and then the front you have your lavender, then you have your flowers, and then you have this beautiful woman with all the hair. I'm loving the hair, and she's pretty. I just love how Kennedy Ryan just totally embraces the beauty of women of color on her covers. So, okay, I'm in love with the cover. And then, so I got this book, and then I also got, and this is from my sister Tony. So I had asked for this book, and she got it. And I also got the Can't Get Enough Kennedy Ryan book bow. So I don't know if you all have heard of book bow. It is a company where they make book sleeves. So they have book sleeves. You can get them for your Kindle, tablets, things like that. These are waterproof. It doesn't mean that you can sink them in the ocean, but like if you were to spill a little coffee or something on it, it's waterproof. You can wipe it with an alcohol wipe if you feel like it's germy or whatever. But it's absolutely beautiful. And you notice that the woman on here has, it's kind of a glare. Let me take it out of the paper. But you notice the woman has the nose ring just like the woman on the book cover. So I'm assuming that it is the main character. This art was done by Destiny Darcel or Darcel, something like that. Just beautiful. Same, that light lavender, the flowers. Then on the back it says, that's right, it says rest and shine. So beautiful. I asked for this because I asked for the book because I wanted the book bow. So I wanted the book bow and the book together. So Can't Get Enough. Of course, Kennedy Ryan is a New York Times best-selling author. We know about all the books that she has written. This one, this is in the Skyland series, I believe. Yeah. And let's see. This one is about Hendrix, and it says Hendrix Berry lives a fabulous life. She has phenomenal friends, a loving family, and a thriving business that places her in the entertainment industry's, I can't even see, rare field air. Your vision board, she's probably living it. She's a woman with goals, dreams, ambitions, always striving upward, and in the midst of everything, she's facing her toughest challenge yet, caring for an aging parent who has time for romance. From her experience, there's a low ROI on relationships. She hasn't met the man who can keep up with her anyway until him. And then they start talking about tech mogul Maverick Bell is a dilemma wrapped in an exquisitely tailored suit and knee-melting charm. I'm not going to read the rest of this because I still need to read the second one. So let's see. But and what I messed up on is I didn't mess up. I wanted this book because I wanted it to go with the book bow. I wanted that book bow. But there is a second one in the series that I need to read before I read this one. So I don't want to know read too much of that and find out like what happened in the second one. But we see that it's based on the characters all from the first book in the Skyland series. And I'm just excited to read it. I like what Abby Jimenez says. Candy Ryan is my go-to for deep emotional and sensual storytelling. So you already know, just based on books that I've already read, or the book that I've already read by her, that I'm probably going to be crying. She knows how to really hit the heartstrings. She knows how to talk about real topics, real things that happen in people's lives, and all of that. So yeah. The first book was Before I Let Go. I read that one. I gave my review on that. I liked it a lot. I said that one thing that it could not have is so much. I don't need all of the, as people call it, spice. A lot of people like that. I'm not saying she's wrong for putting it in or anything like that. Everybody has their own opinions. I just don't need that. That was one thing, is some of the language. But other than that, perfection. Her writing, this woman is gifted. And I usually don't read books and then want to read another one where it's going to make me have all these crying, sad, heart-wrenching, laughing. Well, I don't mind about laughing, mad, all of that. But I said, I got to read the rest of this series. So Before I Let Go was the first one. I read that. And the next one is This Could Be Us. So I need to get that one before I read this one. I don't mind, waiting to when I can get it, because I'm just happy to have this on my shelf and happy to have my beautiful book bowl that goes with it. So I can't wait to pair them together. I might do some type of reading blog with this so I can give my little updates and thoughts without spoilers on how I'm feeling about the book. Okay, so the next, I'm going to put away my scissors. So the next thing I have is my book of the month. And in the description, I'm going to place a link so that you can start your book of the month for $5 on me. So you can start it for $5 and just, make sure to read all the terms and conditions and all of that if you're interested in getting book of the month. Book of the month is a subscription box that you can get. It's really awesome because you can cancel at any time. You can do like a year subscription, or you can do it monthly, such as I do. They usually have between about 5 and 7 books that you can choose from of different genres. They often feature a lot of first-time authors or debut authors, which is awesome. So you can choose a lot of times between young adult, fantasy, thriller, literary fiction, romance, of course, you name it. They have a great variety. I always say that it introduces me to books that I may have not decided to pick up or might not even pass by at the bookstore or on Amazon or something like that. So that's what I love about Book of the Month. The price is good. You're paying less for a hardcover than you usually would at a bookstore. So that is awesome. And again, you can skip a month and not be penalized or something like that. So I really like Book of the Month. Lately, I've been having a harder time sometimes finding books or choosing them, and so I just skip. But I'm hoping that it kind of picks up, to things that are more my taste. So anyway, I'm opening the box, and I got this book. And it's by Jodi McAllister, and it's called An Academic Affair. So, again, you all know that I love to read books about people in academia. This was one of the November Book of the Month choices. So, I had to get it. I love this color blue. I love that it has books here on the back. It has them at the top. So I already love that. And so already it catches my eye. This is a romance. And this says that she's the one test he can't ace. So Sadie Shaw and Jonah Fisher have been academic rivals since they first crossed paths as undergraduates in the literature department 15 years ago. So not only are we in academia, but we're literature. So you got me there. In the cutthroat world of academia, opportunities are scarce and competition is ruthless, which is true. Now, postdocs thrust into professional uncertainty. They'll both do anything to find some stability. So when a highly coveted teaching position comes up, and when those come up, people are going for it. The rivalry hits epic proportions. Jonah needs the job to move closer to his recently divorced sister and her children, while Sadie needs the financial security and freedom of a full-time teaching position. And I can feel Sadie because I'm in need of a full-time teaching position. So and I'm an adjunct professor and I work at different universities. So once Sadie notices that the university offers partner hire, however, she hatches a plot to get them both the job. All they need to do is get legally married. It's a simple win-win solution, but when sparks begin to fly, it becomes clear that despite their education, these two may not have thought this whole thing through. So we see that it's going to be, what is that called, a fake marriage, or marriage of convenience, something like that. That's the type of book it's going to be. I think that it'll be cute and interesting, and so I'm looking forward to reading it. Again, I really like the cover, and I like the premise. So I think that because I'm familiar with what's going on in their world of where they work, their field, I think that it's going to be fun to see it from that perspective and just see how this all plays out. So that's my mini book haul. My mini 2 books and my book bowl, which I really love. I think that I'm just loving the aesthetic of this just as much as I love the actual author and the book. So I'm really excited about that. So let me know if you've got any new books. Let me know if you suggest any new books I should get. I'm not going to get them for a while because I think I'm officially putting myself on a book buying ban. I don't have enough room in my TBR spaces for books anymore, so now it's time for me to hunker down and read them. Also, if you have any suggestions on how to read when you have so much going on and your brain is a little fried, give me those suggestions because I really want to read more, but I don't know about you, and let me know if you all have experienced this. If you're kind of in high stress situations for a long period of time, let me know, do you get that kind of brain fog or not be able to pay attention to a book? And if you have been able to overcome that, let me know how you've done that. So anyway, that's my video. It's short and sweet. I hope you all will be blessed and be book nerdy.